Hi everybody. Now, as part of the Aspire Day, we're looking for things to help you get away from the computer screen and help you relax a bit. So I'm going to demonstrate making a Victoria sponge cake, but instead of making it into a Victoria sponge with jam in, I'm going to show you different ways to decorate the top. So you get a really lovely finish, but it's quite easy to achieve. So first of all, I'm going to make the sponge. Now I'm going to use the all-in-one method. And I'm going to do this for the size of the tin I'm using. I'm going to use 3 eggs. Now, cake methods like this, the traditional one, it's quite easy to remember. So usually it's made with 2, 3 or 4 eggs, and per egg you need 50 grams of your other ingredients. So today I'm using 3 eggs. So to those 3 eggs, I'm going to add 50, 50, 50, so 150 of self-raising flour. All of the ingredients are going to go into the same bowl. I'm going to use an electric whisk to mix it all together. So 150 self-raising flour, 150 caster sugar, and 150 baking butter. A little bit too much, just take a little bit at the top. So 150 baking butter. Now, because I've used 3 eggs, 50 grams of ingredients per egg, and then when it comes to your baking powder, every egg needs 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. So 3 eggs is going to be my 3/4 spoon of baking powder. I find that this recipe works best if you add a little bit of milk, just a tiny dash of milk, just to loosen it up a little bit with all of those dry ingredients that you're putting in. So a splash of milk. So that means 3 eggs, 150 self-raising flour, 150 butter, 150 caster sugar, 1/4 teaspoon for every egg, so 3/4 teaspoon of baking powder, and a splash of milk. If you wanted to make this a chocolate cake, you would substitute some of the self-raising flour for cocoa powder. So instead of putting 150 self-raising flour, you'd put 120 self-raising flour and 30 cocoa powder. So there's all of the ingredients needed for the sponge cake in one bowl, and I'm going to whisk it with an electric whisk. So all of the ingredients is lovely and smooth. If I just show you, it's a good dropping consistency, so it doesn't fall straight off the spoon or spatula. Just going to pull the sides down, and it should be a nice smooth dropping consistency. So for this one, I thought I might try and do a little bit different, so it looks a bit different when I decorate it. I've used parchment paper to line a baking tin. So all of the mixture out of one bowl into the baking tin. Then I am just going to smooth it down a little bit to help it out. So when it cooks in the oven, you'll get a nice even based cake. So there we go. Just get the rest off the spatula. So I'm going to pop this into the oven, 180 degrees for 20 minutes. Then I'm going to do a second video to show you two different decorating techniques for the top of cakes. I'm going to do a chocolate ganache and a milk icing, two different colour, two different tone pattern top. So I'll put these to bake and then I'll see you in the next part of the video to decorate the top.